7 Sport proudly presents this morning's World of Sport replay.
And good morning, everyone. Welcome to this morning's edition of World of Sport Replay. And wasn't it great to have Sandy Roberts and Kevin Bartlett back with Junior Supporters Club this morning? And we'll look forward to that for the next 6 months or so. Isn't that something to look forward to? And of course, well, it was interesting to note that the studio audience, which was here for Junior Supporters Club this morning, has just left. And of course, you heard that thunderous applause at the start of the show, but unfortunately, there won't be any of that for World of Sport Replay this morning. We'll be taking a look at Caulfield races yesterday, Victoria Handicap Day, and also greyhound racing highlights and harness racing from last night at Moonee Valley. And a happy Easter to all the punters, and hopefully it will be a successful Easter weekend. First of all, let's go back to Tats Lotto last night and see if there was any joy there. With the numbers, as you see on the screen there, in draw number 489 with the Division 1 prize pool of almost $1.379 million. Numbers were 2, 3, 5, 16, 35 and 44. Supplementaries 18 and 43. In Super 66 last night, $389,000 in the prize pool. Numbers were 3, 9, 4, 1, 4 and 4. Tats Lotto and Super 66 as drawn here on 7 last night. The best of luck with those numbers, and hopefully your numbers may have been lucky at Caulfield yesterday. We'll be back to take a look at the 8 race program from the Heath after this break.
Monday night in the big
program, although there were a few remarks made about the state of the track by the jockeys throughout the day, nonetheless there were 8 winners to be found. And in the first event, the Kenneth McLean handicap over 1,400 metres, the popular pick was Wide Julie at 2-1, and your commentator is the accurate one, Bill Collins.
Racing, jumped away pretty well too, and in a battle early, Wide Julie's going to take the lead with Elan as they settle down from Richport, and on the inside, Happy View. They were followed then by Damsel, Fun in Rio, moving around the outside from All Win, Fordham, Forest Image, and Our Jan is last. Past the 1,200 and Wide Julie, 3 parts to Richport, a half length further back Elan, a length to Damsel and Fun in Rio, the outside from Happy View and Fordham. They were followed by Forest Image trying to push through the centre from All Win, and tailed off last is Our Jan. Wide Julie under a tight rein at the 900 metres, a half length Richport, and Fordham's gone up 3 deep. They haven't gone quickly. A length and a half Fun in Rio out wide, followed by Elan in the centre of that bunch. Then All Winners out wide. Forest Image and Happy View are also there with Damsel in the centre and Our Jan at the rear. 600 out and Wide Julie, the boy right up on its neck, a half length to Richport, Fordham 3 deep. Elan on the inside looking for a run, a length further back, Damsel niggled at from Fun in Rio, Happy View. Forest Image next from All Win and Our Jan. On the turn, 400 out, and Wide Julie about a half length in front from Richport on the outside. Wider out, Fordham is losing ground. Elan going for a run on the fence now, and then Happy View. 250 to go, Wide Julie in front, battle length and a half. Richport is struggling. Elan the danger, getting a split in the second centre out after Wide Julie. Wide Julie in front, but Elan is pegging it back as they get near the line. Elan raced up to Wide Julie, and they go to the line together, and Elan has won it by a half head to Wide Julie. Third, Happy View. Fourth, Richport, Damsel. Then Forest Image, a gap to Fordham, Fun in Rio, followed by Our Jan, and All Win was last to finish.
And the little grey filly, Too Good in the opening race, Elan at 20-1 from the 2's favourite Wide Julie, and Happy View third at 13-2. The second was the Avon handicap over 1,600, odds-on favourite here, Golden Twig.
Racing. Table Habits began well. Golden Twig got away nicely, and when they settled down, Regal Damsel going around them on the outside. Mrs. Beaton looking for the lead. Mrs. Beaton and Regal Damsel settled down about a length in front of Table Habits, and 3 parts of a length to Lucy's Joy, a length and a half to Golden Twig getting back along the fence. Marcelot is outside it, and they were followed then by Market Gambler. Passing it, Pugnacity from Mighty Duchess, and Sacrum has dropped out to the rear of the field at this stage with Tristalina. Over the hill, and Regal Damsel led about 3 parts to Mrs. Beaton, pulling 2.5 lengths further back Table Habits, and a length and a half to Lucy's Joy. 2.5 lengths then to Golden Twig on the inside of the next bunch of horses, which include Marcelot, Mrs. Beaton and Tristalina going round the outside from Sacrum, and Market Gambler back near the rear and just in front of the Mighty Duchess. Coming down to the 800 metres, Regal Damsel about a half length in front of Mrs. Beaton. They're about 2.5 lengths clear of Table Habits. Golden Twig needing a run is getting up on the inside of the next bunch, followed by Marcelot. Then came Lucy's Joy and Pugnacity the outside from Mighty Duchess, and further back in the field then came Sacrim. On the turn with 4:50 to go, and Regal Dam's the leader, but Golden Twig, Young Highland's got a beautiful run. He's moved up to join the leader on the corner. 2 lengths to Mighty Duchess, which followed him through, and they were followed then at the head of the others, Table Habits and Marcelot. But Golden Twig has taken the lead, led about a length at the 150 metres from Mighty Duchess, in second placing from Regal Damsel, and then Marcelot, followed further back in the field, Table Habits. But Golden Twig's racing right away in the run of the post. It's going to have a very easy win. Golden Twig eased down, wins by about 2.5 lengths to Mighty Duchess. Table Habits third, followed then by Marcelot, Regal Damsel. Next is Mrs. Beaton. They're followed by Pugnacity further back in the field with Sacrim and Market Gambler, Lucy's Joy, and tailed off last Tristalina.
Well, that was a perfect ride by young Matthew Highland on Golden Twig, the 11 to 8 on favourite. Second, Mighty Duchess at 12s, and Table Habits third at 25s. The Orong Handicap, race number 3 over 1,000 metres, and Heroes Honour the favourite here at 2 to 1.
Pretty well. Light racing. And Tumbler Lad got away well. Tristram began fairly. Tumbler Lad going very fast. Tamar Moon away all right, and Heroes Honour showing pace. Flyman going through on the inside, followed then by Obstinate. Settling down, Tumbler Lad had got to the rails and led a length and a half, settling down from Flyman and Heroes Honour. A length and a half further back behind those horses is Water Wave. Then a couple of lengths to Obstinate, followed by Pinch Hitter. Well back is Tristram from Tamar Moon, and they were followed further back by Lord Talwood. A long gap to Diamonds for Us and Sure and Free, and tailed off is Sound Lad. But on the corner, Tumbler Lad the leader, about a half length to Flyman. They're both hanging. A length and a half, Heroes Honour has got room to go through if he's good enough. Heroes Honour out after Tamar Lad, but Tumbler Lad given his head shot away. 2.5 in front of Heroes Honour, and they're well clear of Flyman, and then Water Wave and Tamar Moon. But this is going to bolt in Tumbler Lad. Races on to win by a good 3 lengths to Heroes Honour. Tamar Moon gets up the run third in front of Water Wave, Obstinate, then Tristram, Pinch Hitter, Flyman, who hung badly. Sure and Free next from Lord Talwood, Diamonds for Us well back, and then came Sound Lad.
Very impressive win by Tumbler Lad, coming right away to score at 3 to 1. The favourite second, Heroes Honour at 2s, and Tamar Moon was third at 13 to 2. The Trenton Handicap was the first leg of the Quadrella race 4, and the favourite here Between Ourselves at 2 to 1.
So the field is ready, lights on, away they go at the first attempt. And over towards the inside, Between Ourselves was fairly away. Hypertension began quite quickly, and Daytime's up with a pace early too. With when they settle down into stride, Benighted is there, and Bright Scholar's gone up on the outside to be with the leaders. When they settle down into stride now, and this favourite's got back to Stone Motherless last, Between Ourselves. At the 800 metre mark now, and Benighted led about a length and a half. Hypertension up on the inside, running second. Bright Scholar and Daytime are handy, followed by View. Then back behind them, Vigilance going up on the rails, followed by Green Moss in that pack of horses with King Scenting. And the favourite pulled to the outside, but is still last as they come down to the home turn. That's Between Ourselves. On the corner, Daytime went up quickly to hit the front. Hypertension's got up on its inside, followed by Benighted and Vigilance. And back behind them is King Scenting. And on the extreme outside, about 15 wide, Between Ourselves starting to make ground. But Daytime in front, a half length clear of Hypertension. They're 2 lengths in front of Vigilance. On the extreme outside, Between Ourselves, he's much too late. He can't catch them. Daytime sprinted away. And Daytime's going on to win the day and win it well. Good battle for the minor placings. Between Ourselves has got up the run second, with Vigilance a half head away third, then Hypertension. 3 or 4 lengths to In Repute, and they were followed then by Bright Scholar and Benighted. Next is Dexterous, who was never in it. Well back in the field then came Green Moss with King Scenting. View one of the last home with Green Moss.
Yes, well, he raced erratically in the final stages, Daytime, but still far too good at 7 to 2 for the favourite Between Ourselves at 2s, and Vigilance third at 14 to 1. The main race at Caulfield yesterday was the Victoria Handicap. Over 1,400 metres, we had a top-class field lining up here, and Luther's Luck the favourite at 5 to 2.
Lights on, and away they go. And they jumped in a pretty good line too. Seeger one of the first out with Testimony, and Luther's Luck also began well, and Will's Gem is just behind them as they settle down into stride. Viva Vane and Beach Gown are also going quickly, and Jurisdiction up with them from Kale Celso. Luther's Luck dropping back now along the fence from Beach Boy, and aiming last in a compact field. Will's Gem led at the 1100, taken on now by Kia Miss, who's gone round the outside, a length to Testimony in third placing. About a length further back then came Jurisdiction and Seeger, a length and a half Viva Vane. Luther's Luck is on the rails next, and they were followed then by Kale over on the outside of them, and Beach Boy and Aiming are the last two. As they went down to the 800-metre mark, Testimony had got right up along the rails to hit the front now from Will's Gem. Kia Miss feeling the strain out 3 deep. Luther's Luck's got up fourth along the inside from Jurisdiction, Viva Vane, and they were followed by Beach Gown and Celso. As they sweep to the corner, 450 out, and Testimony 3 parts to Will's Gem. Jurisdiction making a strong run on the outside. Luther's Luck looking for a way out, and then Viva Vane Kale to the outside from Aiming along the rails. Luther's Luck out after Testimony as they turn for home, and Jurisdiction and coming at the pair of them, 3 in line. On the outside, Aiming is finishing better than anything. It's 4 in line, 100 to go. Aiming the outside has taken the lead, 100 yards to go now from Luther's Luck, and then Celso. But Aiming in front near the line. Celso driving at it, but Aiming's won it. Celso second, Luther's Luck third, fourth Jurisdiction. Then Seeger and Beach Boy. Testimony stopped badly, followed by Beach Gown, Kale, Viva Vane, Will's Gem and Kia Mrs. Run.
And an outstanding ride there by the winning rider Robert Heffernan, and Aiming successful at 9-1 in race 5 on the card. Celso second, Loves Caulfield at 12s, Luther's Luck the favourite third at 5-2. In the Nearham handicap over 2,000 metres, third leg of the quaddie, the favourite All Spades at 5-2.
Away they go, and jumping away well near the inside, Footprints and Bay of Stirling from Solar Aspect, and approach the Brench, 4 dice, All Spades, Hydrology and Lord Melwood. Tightly bunched as they settle down into stride. Footprints in front, about a half-length Solar Aspect, and a length now further back came All Spades, moving around the outside to be third. Bay of Stirling on the inside have approached the bench, and Lord Melwood 3 deep, a length and a half, 4 dice and 1 to Hydrology. Solar Aspect bolting in front now as they go to past the 1600. He's gone out about 4 lengths to All Spades. A length away Footprints, 1 to Lord Melwood, a length and a half Bay of Stirling inside approach the Brench, and a length and a half, 4 dice and Hydrology on the rails. On top of the hill with about 12.50 to go, and Solar Aspect out 5 lengths to All Spades. 2 lengths away Footprints and next to Lord Melwood. 2 lengths away Bay of Stirling and approach the bench, 2 to 4 dice and a half length Hydrology. 1100 out down the railway side, and the leader Solar Aspect about 4 or 5 lengths to All Spades. And then there's a gap of about 3 or 4 lengths to Lord Melwood and Footprints on the fence, 2 to approach the bench, half a length to Bay of Stirling, a length and a half, 4 dice and Hydrology at the rear. 800 to go, and Solar Aspect about 5 lengths still to All Spades. He's starting to niggle at it a bit. 2.5 lengths to Lord Melwood, and on the inside of it Footprints. 3 lengths away approach the Brench from Bay of Stirling. He's starting to get busy on 4 dice now, as well he might, and last Hydrology. 600 to go, Solar Aspect only a length and a half clear of All Spades. 1 away then came Footprints on the inside of Lord Melwood. 2 lengths to 4 dice, starting to make ground rapidly from Bay of Stirling, looking for a run, and then came approach the bench and Hydrology. On the corner, 450 out, and All Spades has taken the lead from Solar Aspect. Lord Melwood coming at it on the outside. Then Footprints followed by 4 dice under the whip, and Bay of Stirling pulled out wide. All Spades the leader in the straight. Lord Melwood's tackling him, and 4 dice coming at them on the outside, and 4 dice has quickly raced up to the lead. 4 dice hit the front, 150 go. He's drawing away now from on the outside Bay of Stirling and then Hydrology, but 4 dice is racing away to win easily. 4 dice wins about 2 lengths to Bay of Stirling. Hydrology might have got up and taken third placing from All Spades on the line, followed by Footprints, Lord Melwood, Solar Aspect, and tailed off last as approached the bench.
Very easy in the betting, 4 dice from 5-2 out to 9-2, but still too good from Bay of Stirling, 11-2, Hydrology, 25s, and All Spades the favourite ran 4th at 5-2. In the last leg of the quaddie and second leg of the extra, the Kingswood, or second leg of the daily double I should say, the Kingswood Highway handicap, Shackle Star was the popular pick at 13-4.
On and away they go. Treasure Man began all right on the outside with Zormadur and Crystal for Me. Truman got away well in the centre. Shackle Star showing speed up towards the leaders too as they settle down, followed by Reception. Then behind them came Eureka Gold, and they were followed by Garçon de Paris going right through along the inside rail. Sapphire Lads got well out of it in the early stages. Down by the 800, Truman in front, a half-length Treasure Man, and Zormadur around the outside 3 deep. They were followed just behind them now by Colours moving up to be 4th, and then came Crystal for Me and Shackle Star in that bunch. A length and a half Sapphire Lad and Glenferrie Flyer together, followed by Reception, Eureka Gold and the Alchemist next, and Garçon de Paris back at the rear. On the turn, 600 to go, and Truman joined by Zormadur in front, a length and a half Crystal for Me and Treasure Man, both hard ridden. Then Colours, Shackle Star, Glenferrie Flyer eased out, and Sapphire Lad badly needing a run. Zormadur on the outside and Truman turned together. Colours trying to get out from Treasure Man. Shackle Star and Glenferrie Flyer, and then came Sapphire Lad full of running, but Truman kicked away. He got a length in front of Zormadur with 100 to go. Colours getting out and Shackle Star out wide on the track. Truman in front. Shackle Star and Colours coming at it, but Truman's going to win the money. A half length to Shackle Star, a nick away third Colours. Fourth is Glenferrie Flyer from Sapphire Lad. Then Zormadur. Behind them came Garçon de Paris. Next is Treasure Man. Further back is Crystal for Me, Eureka Gold Reception, and last the Alchemist.
An inquiry into interference near the finish there opened and adjourned yesterday at Caulfield. Truman at 4-1, defeating Shackle Star 13-4 favourite, and Colours at 10-1. The last was the Sinclair handicap over 1600, a wide open betting affair. Arctic Wolf the favourite at 9-2.
Away they go. Regal Word began okay on the inside with Range and Diggers Last. Mockapan away nicely from Arctic Wolf. Queen of Bass zooming round the outside towards the leaders with Emma Green, Cooktown Lady. Then Quite Impetuous Miss, Staircase, and Sasha's last with Little Spot. Up the hill to the 1300 they race now, and Emma Green fighting hard to get to the lead on the outside is drawn level with Regal Word. 2 lengths to Diggers Last, quite trapped 3 deep around them but improving, followed by Range on the rails from Queen of Bass. Then about a length further back in the field, Impetuous Miss, a length and a half, Cooktown Lady, followed by Mockapan. Staircase a long way back, and then Little Spot. Arctic Wolf is second last, and Sasha's at the rear. By the 900 metre mark now, and Regal Word about a half length to Emma Green. 3 lengths to Diggers Lash, quite can't get on the track, and then Range tucked in on the fence. 1.5 Impetuous Miss, and Queen of Bass being hard ridden from Cooktown Lady. Mockapan under pressure too from Little Spot. Staircase now getting a run as they bunch up. 2 lengths to Arctic Wolf, who's being hard ridden, and last Sasha's. They've got 500 to go coming to the corner now, and Emma Green took over. Led a length to Diggers Lass, Cooktown Lady, and Quite making their runs out wide. Range getting up on the inside. They're followed then by at the head of the rest Queen of Bass and Little Spot around the outside from Staircase. Into the straight they race. Emma Green the leader. Range has got a beautiful run to go out after it, and they're clear of Cooktown Lady and Quite. Then Little Spot, followed by Staircase and Arctic Wolf. Range going up the tackle. Emma Green 150 to go from Cooktown Lady, but Emma Green won't give in. Emma Green is fighting back strongly, and it's going on to score. Emma Green drawing away again, a length and a half to Range. Third Cooktown Lady from Quite, Staircase, then Impetuous Miss, Little Spot. Behind them is Arctic Wolf, followed by Sasha's, Queen of Bass, Mockapan well back in the field with Diggers Lass, and last home was the early pacemaker Regal Word.
Well, it was a good way for the bookies to finish the day. Emma Green at 20-1, beating Range at 13-2, and Cooktown Lady at 15s, with Arctic Wolf the favourite. 3s out to 9-2 and unplaced. The doubles yesterday from Caulfield, the extra double 1 and 5, $5.55. Daily double a pair of ones, $33.90. And the quaddie on 4-6 double one, $657.40. A big day in Sydney yesterday. Derby Day, 13-1. Bone Crusher taking out the Derby, $10.70. The daily double on Bone Crusher and Hewler Chief, the winner of the Doncaster, $6.65 for 1 and 15. In Adelaide, the extra double, 3 and 3, $12.80. Daily double 5 and 3, $10.35. Provincial racing at Kyneton, 3 and 3 the extra, $15.05. Daily double 10 and 6, $56.20. And the quadrella 9, 3, 6 and 3, $908.95. And that's World of Sport Replay's look at racing yesterday at Caulfield. Back to take a look at the greyhound racing action in just a moment.